Welcome back, everybody.
Or if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle.
And I'm Jose.
And this is our food and travel channel.
So we are currently in Hawaii. And this is a spot that we actually featured the last time that we came to Hawaii, but the food was so good, we had to come back again.
Yes, it's one of those repeats.
Oh, it's one of those repeats. Yeah, definitely. So where do we go to?
So we are in the North Shore area in the town of Haleiwa, and we are at a place called SURF N SALSA.
Yes. So if you haven't guessed it already, we got some tacos, and they're good. But we're going to showcase them. So we did actually get a little bit different than we got last time. And so what did you end up getting?
So I got the taco plate that comes with 2 tacos with your choice of protein, and then it comes with rice and your choice of beans. So I got my protein al pastor.
Definitely. And so what I ended up getting is exactly the same thing. It's a 2-plate combo, rice and beans as well, refried. And the 2 tacos I ended up getting was 1 chicken, and then the other one is going to be lengua. So that's basically beef tongue, for those of you that are not sure what lengua is.
Yes, and then we also, guys, could not come here and eat tacos without getting some fresh chips and guac.
Yeah.
And then we've got a really good dessert to top things off. So
yes, we're going to have to stay tuned for that one. All right, so I guess we're going to go ahead and start digging in.
Yes.
So first, this was so good. The last time that we came here, had to get it again. Ready?
Here we go.
Yep.
It's such a creamy guac. And you can taste that it's super fresh. I love the crunch of the tortilla chips.
Oh, yeah. You know what's cool, too? They're lightly salted, which is perfect, because then you get all that flavor from the guac. It's perfect. Yum, 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 yum.
And the guac looks like it has cilantro, obviously your avocados. It's got onions and your tomatoes.
Yes, and as well, it's not overly doused with onions and tomatoes and such. It's just kind of lightly in there, so that's perfect because, again, the highlight is a guacamole.
Avocado.
Or avocado. You know
but
what I meant out
good.
there.
It's still good guac.
All right, so what is going to be the first taco that we're going to try?
So the first taco we're going to try is their pastor taco. And it's got cilantro, it's got red onions, and obviously it's packed.
Oh, yeah.
Pastor.
It's super packed.
Again, with their tacos, you can get your choice of either crunchy or soft. And for the pastor, we decided to go with soft.
Yeah. Ready?
There you go. Let's go. Oh my god, that pastor is so tender.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my.
I don't think I've ever had pastor tacos where the pastor is that tender. It's almost feels like fall apart in your mouth. It requires the most minimal chew.
Oh yeah, it just falls apart. The flavoring is spot on. I think this is my favorite El Pastor taco that I've ever had. Again, like Michelle said, it's tender, it's juicy, the flavoring's perfect. I mean, it's unfortunate that's here in Hawaii.
And this is one of the reasons why we had to come back a second time while we're here in Hawaii.
Yeah. They do the tacos here just perfect.
And I will say that you can really taste the freshness in the ingredients. And the taco shell, like I said, we got it soft. And it's just really, it's not a typical thin tortilla.
Yeah, no. It's definitely homemade.
Yeah, it's definitely a homemade tortilla, but it just balances out and holds all of the pastor in there so well without falling apart. Because sometimes, if you eat tacos and the tortilla itself, is super thin, then your whole taco falls apart. But no, not these tortillas.
No. That taco shell is basically just sopping up all of the juice that's coming out of the pastor, and it's just kind of collecting it there. So, oh man, yeah, I mean, winner.
Yep, and let's chase it with some rice.
Ooh, sorry.
It's just like I remembered it. So the nice thing about their rice, it doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it. It's just literally like the rice and whatever seasoning or like tomato base that they use for it. It doesn't have like additional vegetables like carrots or bell peppers or anything like that, but it's just the simplicity of this rice, which the flavor is just delicious.
It is. It is very delicious. And that's hard to find too. Sometimes, you know, you'll get some rice made and it's just not flavored right, or the ingredients that they use just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't hit right. That one, spot on.
I saw you taste the beans. What do you think?
Yes. Oh my God. Creamy, flavorful, perfect. No, man.
Okay, we gotta do the rice and the bean
you
combo.
gotta do the combo.
Here we go.
The combination. Heaven.
So good, guys. So good.
Okay, so after that amazing taco that we first ate, what is the next taco that we're going to be eating?
So the next taco that we're going to try is their chicken taco. And for this taco, we actually ordered it crunchy.
Yeah.
And it comes with lettuce, tomatoes, and cheese. And the cheese looks like queso fresco?
Yeah, queso fresco, for sure.
Or maybe it's another kind of cheese. Who knows?
No, it
Let's
looks like
try
queso
it out.
fresco.
Here we go.
Ooh, that's good. Perfectly juicy shredded chicken.
It's extremely juicy.
Oh yeah. There's a collection of juice at the bottom of the plate.
And I will say that the last one, like I said, the pastore was soft. And these tacos are crunchy. It's got a nice little crunch to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, juicy shredded chicken. Perfectly seasoned. Very tasty. Very tasty.
It's extremely flavorful. Oh, you know what? It is queso fresco, but look. It's another kind of cheese.
Okay, so there's also cheese in here as well. Looks like cheddar, maybe?
Looks like it.
Yeah, so a sprinkle of queso fresco on top and then cheddar on the inside. Melted over the chicken, so yeah.
Oh my. That chicken, I just can't get over the fact of how tender and juicy it is.
It is very tender.
I feel like the more you chew and chew, the more flavor comes out of that chicken. Is it just me?
Yeah. And depending on how big of a bite you take out of this taco, like the more you chew, the more juice starts filling up in your mouth. You gotta be very careful. You don't want to lose that juice. Oh yeah. Yep, approved.
I'm sad. We only got one.
Yeah.
And we have to share. You know, sharing is caring.
Exactly.
Our last and final taco, guys. What did we get?
So we decided to go with basically taco de lengua, which is beef tongue. It's supposed to be super tender, so that's what we're hoping we're going to get out of this. It also has lettuce, tomato, queso fresco, and then also some cheddar cheese as well. So, ready? Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so tender.
Oh my.
I know it's called surf and salsa, but it's like tender, tender, tender.
Yeah, tenderness. Tenderness should have been the name of this place. Oh my Lord. Okay, so.
Wow.
If you're not familiar with what tacos de lengua are, it is basically beef tongue. Now, you can prepare beef tongue incorrectly and overcook it to the point where it becomes a little more chewy. This literally melts. It falls apart. That is very tender. Holy moly, I did not expect that.
Everything that he said. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It is insane. It is juicy. Now here's the other thing. With lengua, you don't really want to season it. You just want the flavoring of the beef to come through. And that's exactly what they did there. Perfect, just beefy goodness.
I'm just blown away. I mean, it's like falling apart in my mouth so easily without even like the slightest chew.
Wow.
And then the contrast too with the taco shell being crunchy.
Yes.
It goes so great together.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is so unbelievably good. I am so glad that we decided to try the tacos de lengua. It is just perfect.
I'm just glad we came back.
Glad we came back. Sad we only got one as well.
I know.
Man. Okay. So, last but not least, dessert. Stay with us.
Stay tuned and see what we got.
Okay, so unfortunately, I completely forgot to talk about another thing that we ended up getting on the menu, and that's agua fresca. So what this is it's basically water, sugar, and then your choice of like fruit. What I ended up going with is the watermelon, and what I can tell you is that they didn't add a ton of sugar to it, and I think the reason why is because the watermelon was already super sugary and really nice, so it's perfectly refreshing out here in the sun hot.
Yes, especially in this Hawaii heat.
Oh yeah, it was great. I love it. All right, so what do we have for dessert?
Okay, guys.
While I drink my agua fresca.
So they had a special for dessert that we did not get a chance to have last time because they had not brought it out on their menu yet. At least not that we can remember because we would have gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got an order of tres leches.
Yeah, tres leches. So good.
And so the tres leches, for those of you guys don't know what it is, it's usually some type of like a sponge cake. And it's made up of 3 different kinds of milk. That's why it's called tres leches, which is usually evaporated milk, condensed milk, and then like a heavy cream.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
So their tres leches is topped off with some shreds of coconut.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense. It's Hawaii.
Yeah, and it looks like it's coconut that looks like it's been toasted.
Yeah.
Coconut.
Yep, it does.
So I'm ready to give this a try.
Oh yeah, let's go. It looks unbelievable.
The cake looks super moist.
Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh.
Looks like it's soaked up all of the tres leches part.
Oh yeah, ready.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh my.
Wow. I really like the addition of the toasted coconut.
Yeah.
At the top, because it does kind of bring like the vibes of Hawaii.
Yeah, different texture and that great coconut flavor here in Hawaii. What I really enjoy about tres leches is whenever all of the juices of the tres leches get sucked up by the white cake, and you take that initial first bite, and it just like explosion of flavor. Oh, so good.
Everything that he says again.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with you. That adding of the coconut, I like it.
Very good. And because the cake part has gone and absorbed all of the milks, it makes it even more soft.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like that combination flavoring of and texture. So the white cake still has some rigidity, but then you have just that niceness of the condensed milk.
But I feel like the added touch of the coconut is just takes it to a whole new level of tres leches.
Ooh, okay. We need to finish all this off, and then we'll be back with the conclusion of how we thought about the food. You know what we thought about the food, but we're going to talk about it. So we'll be back. Oh, so what'd you think?
Amazing.
Oh, yes. I think... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think if we didn't come back here this trip, I would have had total FOMO.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, if we would have had food regret, regretting that we did not eat this food. Basically, I think all three of the tacos that we had were just amazing.
The tenderness of all of the different proteins is just amazing.
Yes, I mean, so the El Pastor was perfectly seasoned. It was nice and tender. What did you think about the lengua?
So, when Jose proposed that we get the lengua, I was kind of like, well, I mean, it's almost like barbacoa.
Yeah.
And I do like barbacoa, so I said, yes, let's go. But I feel like now, after tasting the lengua that is here at Surf N Salsa, I think I would have definitely had food regret not trying it if it was only Jose that had a chance to try it.
Yes, it was super tender. It had a great beefiness flavor, so it was perfect. The shredded chicken taco was also juicy, tender, and perfectly seasoned. So knock it out of the park on all three?
On all three, with everything. The corn tortillas that are homemade, the rice, the beans, the chips and guac. I mean, everything, hands down.
Oh, yeah. Now, how did you feel about the tres leches?
Oh, tres leches.
It's
perfect.
Good. Yeah, it was good.
It was nice and refreshing after all of that savoriness from the tacos. But again, we enjoy sweets, but it wasn't too sweet. It was just the right amount of sweetness in the cake and all of the different milks combined together.
You're definitely not going to regret it at all. Eating here, if you have a chance, if you're up in North Shore, please do yourself a favor and come on by to Surf N Salsa because food's great.
You don't want to miss out on this.
Well, that was good. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed the content, please do us a favor and go down there and hit that big old red subscribe button. It helps us to build our community here on YouTube as well. Please hit that I'm tacoed out. Please hit that notification bell. Just drops you a nice little notification letting you know that we drop new content.
And guys, while you're already down there, come on, go ahead. Hit that like button.
Definitely.
It's free, and it helps us with the algorithms in YouTube.
It does.
And then comment down below. Have you ever had tacos that are super tender or tacos in Hawaii?
Yeah, or even taco lengua, let us know.
And then don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, Michelle Jose Food and Travel.
Yep, and as always, any place that we go to, anything that we showcase here, links will always be in the description below with all the information you may need. So please check out those links in the description.
Yes. Until the next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.